What's up, guys? Welcome back to another night of spoilers. A little bit different this week as requested from last week's video, but before we get into everything, I'm going to make sure you guys check out in the link description down below Happy Little Hug Factory, who is selling the starter decks again. They got stock back in, so make sure you go get them while you can. Who knows how long they'll be there from how quickly you guys bought the last batch.
5 days.
I can tell you right now, this is the first time us announcing it, and through our link, you guys have already bought several of them. And I know how many are left, and it's not many.
But something that is sold out, thanks to you guys, is the booster box. So those aren't available as of right now in the recording of this video. We'll keep you again updated if anything changes, but make sure to visit the link in the description below so they do know that we sent you over. Now, we have spoilers coming up. We're going to go through them. We have runes going through this week, but it was kind of requested last week that since Joey kind of missed a day, to kind of go through and get his opinion on a few of the cards that we saw. So, Joey, we're going to go through those, but I guess kind of keep it short so the video is not super duper long. And I don't know, can we do a timestamp, Colin?
That was the Lich, the ruler.
Lich.
Lich.
Yeah.
Right.
Some things I found interesting. I'm going through real quick. And,
sorry, guys, they ignored me. It's fine.
I remember like the timestamp. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I was asking Colin, and now Colin just like completely ignored it.
Oh, I didn't hear you at all.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead, Joey. Since Colin's going to do that.
Okay.
Go ahead,
so I thought Lich looked kind of interesting. Like I feel like his flip side isn't that great. I thought Bane was really interesting. It's basically Death Touch from Magic, which is really cool. I don't know. I wasn't really that excited about like any of these guys. Like Skeleton Horde looked kind of cool, but I don't know. Like it seems like Lich can like produce a lot of like a lot of skeletons, and yeah, and like that's pretty cool. But like they're still just 1/1s, and they don't really do anything. So Vlad, I thought was actually really cool.
Right.
Oh yeah, I love Vlad. I love the artwork too.
Vlad
on his own, or do you think you'd have to run it with the J Ruler side?
No, I think Vlad with this like skeleton creating monstrosity deck could be the Vlad is the only reason this kind of deck I feel like could really work out. Like if it wasn't for Vlad and being able to like he's I feel like he's like the key to the deck with like solo attacking, solo like killing stuff, because it's like you can just banish like your skeletons and kill stuff with like giving them -200 -200 counters.
Yeah.
You know. So I feel like Vlad is probably the key to the deck, but everything else I didn't think was good. Yeah.
All right. Well,
cool. That's quick.
Yeah, I was trying to,
All right, and so we're going to start it off with the spoilers that come out usually the morning after, which is like 6 a.m. This will be our first time looking at these. And you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm glad I looked at this card beforehand when Colin card to me. But we have a 3-cost Bottomless Chasm of Death.
Bottomless.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Addition, this card enters the field with 3 Abyss counters. At the end of your turn, put the top card of your deck into your graveyard. Put a 100/100 Darkness Skeleton Resonator token into the field. Remove an Abyss counter from this card. When the last Abyss counter is removed from this card, banish it. If you do, put X100 Darkness Lich Resonator token, that's interesting, into the field, where X is the number of Resonators in your graveyard.
Yeah, so it's pretty terrible, but
yeah, I never actually read the card. I was like, huh.
I don't think it's awful.
It's literally like 3 cost. You're milling your deck. All right, this is gone. I got this. And your opponent's gonna be like, all right, 1 cost, quick cast, destroy that card. It's gonna be like, or you can.
Yeah, but if this is like really like a reanimator based thing, then like putting that stuff into your graveyard is gonna be actually really valuable.
Can you lorite that second ability?
The second ability?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I like Benjamin Bargetti's comment. It's Bottom Chasm of Death. Death chasm.
I like this Jared Red's comment. Oh hey, my ex is in this game. Bottomless Chasm of Death.
No, I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's very great. Like it's delayed gratification and it's probably not very good, but I don't think it's awful.
It's decent inside of limited. Well, It's average and limited.
I wouldn't play it in limited. I think you need a deck based around this that like shuts stuff that can get reanimated. Is it Craving next or?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
Craving, 5 cost, Divinity 3, Chant/Rune. You may pay 2 more to play this card from Rune.
No, you pay. It's not you may.
I know. Okay, I'm just gonna keep.
If you really feel like it.
I'm used to it. Your opponent loses 1,000 life. You gain 1,000 life.
All right, this card's terrible. Let's move on.
It is really bad.
Yeah, that's really bad.
I think it's good for a finisher, but like, yeah, I think.
Go on, Joey. It might be okay in limited. All right, next up we have Miasma of the Abyss. Miasma. Oh, you have that too? All right. It's a 4-cost Divinity 3.
Oscar is just dying.
Let's call this cheesy ass jokes. 4-cost Divinity 3, Chant/Rune.
You pay 1 void more to play this card from a rune area. Destroy target non-darkness resonator. This one's pretty bad too.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad rune.
We're on a roll.
Chant runes.
Oscar, bring us home. Bring us home with something.
All right, this is really cool. Magic Stone of the Undead. Super cool looking card. Special Magic Stone. Tap, produce black. Or you could tap and put the top card of your deck into the graveyard.
All right, it's at least average.
Yeah.
It depends on if you have like Will Up, then it.
I'm over it. Let's go to tonight's spoilers.
Like,
I'm super disappointed right now.
Self-milling your deck like is a really good strategy if you have the cards and the deck that plays with that. Well, they're obviously gonna be pretty.
Yeah, it's average. That's what I say.
It's average in New Frontiers and all these cluster or whatever. I'm like in Wanderer, there could be some uses to it. I mean, like there's been times where you Cheshire Cat and you're like, I don't need any of these cards in my hand. You put one on top. It'd be great to just kind of mill that out of your deck.
Like there's literally like one of the top tier Magic decks. I think is Dredge.
There's a typo on it. It just says put the top of your deck into your graveyard. So you could just be like, all right, here goes 40 cards. Koosh.
Oh wow, I didn't even catch that. That's great.
That was pretty funny. There is like a really top tier deck though called Dredge that basically is based around like throwing cards in your graveyard and then doing cool stuff with it. And I don't really know what it does because I'm not like super familiar with all of the Magic stuff. But it is really good and like it's a really good strategy if you have the stuff that goes along with it. So we'll see. We should go next.
Is that also a typo in the flavor text? Hell longed for a world of the undead. Is it supposed to be he?
No. Hell is spelled like that, in Norse mythology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, Oscar. All right. So tonight's spoilers. I'm hoping for some good shit. I'm very underwhelmed right now. So
runes, and we'll see a Master Rune tonight, hopefully.
All right, so first up, I'm not digging the art, but we have, especially with the high standard we've had for light cards so far. But
it's not too bad.
it's okay. Brunhild's Wrath. It's a 2-cost Divinity 3 rune. Destroy target rested J Resonator. There we go. I like it.
I think it's solid.
You could destroy J Ruler. Actually, that didn't even register in my head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For 2.
That's scary.
Instead of white? That's good.
It's not quick cast though, so.
Well, yeah.
It's not.
They might be learning from their mistakes.
Yeah.
Almost.
That'd be really good.
They also gave a 0-cost discard, but flavor. Don't expect those girls to show you any goodwill. Their faith is an ideology far removed from the likes of compassion," said Shit Bunny.
Bunnies is Colin's like pandas of last time. Okay.
This is a pretty card. Yeah.
It's Dispel, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dispel, 1 white, Divinity 2, quick cast, rune. Choose one, destroy target addition, or you gain 1,000 life.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And the versatility, the 1 cost, the quick cast, and only Divinity 2, like everything about this is great.
You can side deck your rune deck, right?
Yeah, we assume it works the same as a story deck.
Yeah. The dispel is really nice for that. Like siding in addition hate that's like on demand is really nice.
Well, even if
something that gets too strong like that.
Even as a spare, like if you have rune cards that total Divinity 14 or something like that, so you'll never play them all, this could be one of those extra ones slotted in there. So even worst case scenario, maybe one of yours ends up being a dead card, but they also don't have additions. Just gain 1,000 life for 1 cost quick cast. You know, no harm done.
Not bad. Everything that does not adhere to their faith is a target for destruction. They sound like racist.
So does light not have additions, or are they just hypocrites?
Why do I think it's a weird named one? Einherjar's Summons. It's a 0-cost Divinity 2 rune. Put target human with total cost 2 or less from your graveyard into the field.
What?
Ooh, I like that.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty good. Wonder, Griddle's a human, so...
Yep, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
It's the first thing that came to my mind.
I mean,
we literally have a 2-cost human right now that gains swiftness and shit. Yeah.
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 Not
bad.
It's continuing with the white reanimator deck.
I'm hoping they don't go all in on the 0 cost. Maybe this is the only thing for the cluster. I don't want to go against a rune deck that's just 5 cards that equal Divinity 10, because these are all Divinity 2. All the 0 costs have been Divinity 2, and they're all 0 costs. So your opponent just is just able to go like no tomorrow.
I think they're giving almost every
Light already has a 0 cost rune. So
like there's 4 0 cost runes right now, right? Or 4 free runes, I should say. Right?
This one, the discard, mana, the barrier,
and the +2/+2 counters.
Yeah,
for machines.
So at least 4.
It's interesting.
I'm hoping they don't go all in on that, because then eventually this is just going to become Regalia at some point. So
I get the Master Rune. Odin's Judgment, 3 mana, Divinity 2, Master Rune. Play this card only if your jailer is rune healed. Destroy all resonators.
What the? Whoa!
We discussed that the other day, didn't we, Joey? That there was going to be some sort of destroy the field card.
I was about to say, why is this the only Master Rune that, or I could be wrong, but I feel like all the Master Runes have been Divinity or a cost of 2 solid colors, and this one's 3. And I was like, oh, interesting. But that makes sense. Makes sense why it's 3. That's really freaking good. Like I said, Fair is dead. I mentioned that.
Well, this kills your own dudes, but I think it's
a reanimator deck with a 0 cost that puts a 2 cost back. So at minimum, you can play this and then 0 cost to get the guy in with swiftness.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this guy. Lord, grant your benevolent judgment upon these knaves, Brunhild.
Shut up.
Oh, come on. That was cool. That's a good card.
That is. Oh, can I do this one?
Go for it. It's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. We've got a card from Caster Chronicles, Reign of Legend. So 1 cost Divinity 3 quick cast. Target J Resonator gains Eternal to end of turn. That's pretty decent. The Divinity 3 is kind of high, so that kind of sucks. But that's really good for only 1 cost and at quick cast speed. Is the important thing there. So
yeah. Save something good.
Yeah.
Very interesting direction for the artwork. The real deal is more than simple decoration. Apparently she's very against any decoration.
All right, next one up is Light Magic Stone. It's a basic magic stone that taps to produce white.
I like the art.
Nailed it.
I do like the art too. Now I'm hoping that this is the only stone revealed, right? Because there's gonna be 12 stones in a deck. I'm expecting them all to beat this. Because if that's the case, then we can proxy this out already and record some videos so you guys kind of watch these decks in action.
That's true, because the white's all been spoiled.
We could start doing the white right away.
Exciting.
Oh yeah, we could do white versus white. All right, yeah, because we're doing the half decks. Yeah. And then so it'd be really fun.
We can do a half. We can record a half deck a day, and then
and then like maybe somewhere between now and then we'll do like one where it's like an entire deck versus an entire different colored deck to kind of see that in action as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
all right,
cool.
But
that's all we have for tonight.
Exciting. That Master Rune is sick. That's real sick.
That's called a Badonkadonk.
I'm curious, like, what it's gonna do versus like if there's gonna be a more popular deck that doesn't run resonators because of this, or like if because like this doesn't do a whole lot. You know, it's like almost a dead master rune if you're not running like resonators.
Like I said, you can run more runes than you have divinity, so you could just leave it dead. And even if they go all into the J ruler, you have a 2-cost J ruler killer. Unless they OTK you when they swing in, that J ruler is dead coming your turn. So, I think Light's looking pretty strong right now. I'm liking
this can be, it still can be canceled and everything.
Yeah.
Although,
cancels a lot.
Now all of our cancels are like 3 costs now. Yeah. Most of them.
Fair spell still.
Except for fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this doesn't counter fair spell.
Yeah.
Fair spell doesn't counter this.
That's fine.
No, that's interesting.
Let us know what you guys think.
Watch, guys, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.